Hey foodies, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my Gadget Kitchen. Today I'll be making homemade barbecue chicken pizza. This episode will be starring my KitchenAid stand mixer and my Breville Smart Oven Air. There will be a small guest appearance by my Power Air Fryer XL. Here's what you're gonna need. Let's get started with this cleaned and dried whole chicken. I am spreading on some olive oil and seasoning quite thoroughly with some kosher salt, freshly ground black pepper, some granulated garlic, and since this is barbecue chicken, I'm using this sweet mesquite seasoning, and then also a little bit of this brown sugar bourbon seasoning. I'm seasoning both sides and inside of the chicken. Now, I had a busy weekend, so this is actually Friday morning that I'm doing this, and then we didn't even have the pizza until Sunday night. But anyways, 8 hours later, I am cooking the chicken. I like to let mine sit for either 8 hours or overnight. So I'm putting it in the air fryer and it will cook for about an hour. If you would like full instructions on air frying a rotisserie chicken, I have a video and I will put the link in the description box and you can click in the right hand corner. This is the finished chicken. So now, 2 days later, we're going to chop up the chicken. I will be putting the leftover bones in a freezer bag to save for chicken stock later. So now that the chicken is all diced up, we can get started on the dough. To the flour, I'm adding the sugar, salt, yeast, and warm water and olive oil. So I'm going to let the mixer do all of the work. As the mixer is kneading the dough, if it looks too wet, add 1 tablespoon of flour at a time. If the dough is too dry, add a tablespoon of water at a time until the dough reaches a good consistency. So now I'm going to place the dough on a lightly floured cutting board and I'm going to knead it for a little bit and shape it into a ball. Next, I will be coating a bowl with a little bit of olive oil. So this is the time that you let your dough rest. I have a proof setting on my oven, so I am going to place it in the oven. If you don't have a proof setting, you can just leave it out on the counter. It's going to take about an hour. You want the dough to double in size. I forgot to cover with plastic wrap, so make sure you cover with plastic wrap. So after about an hour, the dough has doubled in size. So now it's time to place it on a lightly floured surface. And I will be cutting the dough in half and forming 2 smaller balls. So now it's time to preheat the oven and the pan. As you can see, my pan is inside of the oven and I want it to get really, really hot. So I have it set to the highest setting, which is 480 degrees. I have prepped my pizza peel with a sprinkle of semolina flour. And now I'm going to roll out some pizza dough. Now I am not a pizza dough expert or pizza roller outer, so don't make fun of me if this is not the right way to roll out pizza dough. I am now going to spread a little barbecue sauce on the dough. I love Sweet Baby Ray's. You use whatever your favorite sauce is. Now it's time to shred some cheese. I'm using my veggie bullet. I've got 2 8-ounce blocks of mozzarella. See how fast and easy that was? So now I'm going to sprinkle a thin layer of cheese over the sauce, and I will be topping it with some chicken. Normally you would add red onions, but my family skips the red onions on barbecue pizza. So a little drizzle of barbecue sauce, some more cheese, and then some more sauce, and then a little sprinkle of parsley for some color. Alright, so my cast iron pan is super hot, so I'm sliding the pizza on top, and this will bake for about 7 minutes. So I am moving the pizza so I can get my pan back in the oven for the second pizza. And here's the finished product. It came out great. I was really impressed. The dough, well, the crust was nice and crispy and brown on the bottom, and my pizza wasn't droopy. Look at that. The pizza came out great and my family loved it. I do hope you guys give this a try. As always, thanks for watching, and try to remember, get out of that drive-thru and get into the kitchen. See you later. Bye.